Go. Hey everyone, welcome to this evening's team training, lessons from our leaders. I'm going to be starting this evening. Most of you probably know me. I'm Andrea Snyder. I'm a senior goalie ambassador, and I have been with the company since July 29th of 2014. So what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about tonight is belief. In order to properly do our job, in order to excel at our job as an ambassador, we need to have belief. And we need to have belief in three different things. So I'm going to just give you a few tips, the things that I find really work well for me. First, we need to have belief in the products. We just got done doing that really exciting mind blank. It's been a long night. But doing the really exciting Power Hour and just sharing with people about the products and about the company is just amazing. So you need to have belief in our products. I was reading an article in a magazine yesterday from and there were all these different supplements that are trying to almost copy ours. Like they're using a lot of the same ingredients that Plexus uses. And do you know why? Because they have seen that our products get results and they have seen that our products work. So keep that in mind. Our products are fantastic. Look at your own health. Look at other testimonials and see the results and the lives that have been changed, and that's because of our products. Our business works because of our products. So also we need to have belief in our company. Just seeing all these people as we're sharing about the ambassador opportunity and people getting excited, like, oh my, I don't have parties, and I can do this how, and all these different things, and it's just so cool. Our company works. They started out with a compensation plan that was second to none because they had worked in network marketing before, and they saw what the ambassadors needed, and we're paid 11 different ways. 50% of profits every month are given back to the ambassadors. If you notice, like, all the Jules have been posting about going different places for training, our company pays them to go get trained so that they can help us achieve Joel status. So, keep in mind they care about us. They care about their business. They're doing network marketing like it should be done. I've tried a couple other companies and nothing compared. Love the fact that I don't have to leave my house. Okay, so I'll hurry because I know I'm running over already. The biggest belief that you need to have, can anybody guess, is belief in self. You need to believe in yourself. And I know this can be hard. We all talk negatively to ourselves. We all beat ourselves up and say, I can't do this, so-and-so's better than me, all these different things. But you have to believe in yourself. Stop and think about the fact that you're doing network marketing, you're sharing health products, and why? Because you realize there's a better way out there. You are trying to better your health, better the life of your family through your health and your finances. Be proud of that. Not everybody is brave enough to step out and try something new and go against the flow. Not everybody is going to do that. They're all going to go to their job and work 9 to 5 or whatever every single day. And here you are being a pioneer, trying something different. Embrace that. Be proud of yourself for doing something different. You can do it. If I can do it, I always tell people, I've done trainings, I've done different opportunities, but my graduation speech, I pre-recorded and stood on stage while it played. I am a chicken, like the chickenest of chickens. So if I can do this, you guys can do this. All you have to do is have a caring heart and see how far that you've come so far. I wrote a little quote down from convention last year. You are unique and different. You decided to take charge of your future. Be proud of that and go. So those are my little tips for you. Just have belief in the products, have belief in our company, and have belief in yourself most of all, because you all can do this. And you're all going to be at the top one day, and you're going to be standing on that stage at convention, and we're just going to be cheering because you guys followed through and you did it. So now I'm going to go ahead and introduce Christy. Oh no, Christy. We even practiced this early. Cerami, Christy Cerami. She is a wife and a mama to a little 3-year-old. She works as a nutritionist at a hospital north of Atlanta. And it's all yours, Christy.
Thank you, Andrea. Hi, guys. Hope you all are having a good night. I'm just going to go over 3 things I think are important. I know we all know pretty much how to post on Facebook, but I'll just touch on that real quickly. One thing is when to post. You want to try to post. A good time is between 7 and 9 a.m. and then again around lunchtime to try to catch everybody that's on lunch break. And then around 7 to 9 p.m. And then they did a study that showed around like 2 to 3 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. People get really bored at work, so they're, scrolling through. So that's another good time to post, especially about energy and stuff like that, because people are tired and they're sick of working. And then weekends, a lot of people are out doing stuff, so they're not always checking Facebook. But I have found early in the morning, a lot of people are on Facebook, so that's another good time. Another thing I wanted to talk about is not quitting and not giving up, especially when you first sign up and, after maybe a month or 2, you're posting on Facebook and nobody's liking your posts and nobody's really messaging you or responding. Don't give up. It took me 3 months to go silver, and I was posting every day. I was being consistent. People really need to watch for a while, especially if they're not familiar with the products. A lot of my friends live up north and they have never heard of Plexus at all. I know it's a little more common down here in the South, but so it took them a good 2 months to see that this girl is real. She's taking the product. She's going to stick with this for them to even consider it. So I've been doing this about a year. I just recently had 2 really good friends from high school message me like a week ago. And if I would have quit after 2 months and, said that nobody's paying attention to me, I wouldn't have these 2 potentials, and I think both of them are going to sign up this month. So that's huge. Don't quit. Don't give up. Even if no one's liking your post, even if they're watching, they're paying attention. So that's really, really super important. Teach, don't sell. I hate the word sell. Don't, stay away from graphics. Explain stuff. I think I probably explain too much just because I have the whole nutrition background and I probably go into too many details, but definitely, don't be salesy and don't put a bunch of graphics because people get turned away from that. Be real, be honest, be yourself on Facebook. Don't be fake. I know everyone, you want to be positive, you don't want to be negative, of course, and you want to be inspirational. But don't be fairy tale, be real. We all have bad days, and you don't want to be negative, but you don't want to be fake either. And you want to be real, and you want to be honest, especially when you're messaging people. Be personal, ask them questions, just be real. Just say, I love these products. These products are helping me, they're helping my family. And just be yourself is really the main thing I would focus on. And the other thing is, if you are doing a bunch of MLMs, like say you're doing Tupperware and oils and also Plexus, that's fine, but you want to kind of focus on one that you think maybe that you're most passionate about. And, if it is Plexus, then just really focus on that and, put your time and energy into that instead of, inviting people every week to a different party, join my Tupperware party, join my oil party. It's just overwhelming and people are going to get annoyed. So just pick, one topic and, you can support your other friends and order from them, and that's wonderful. But if Plexus is what you're passionate about and you want to make your money with Plexus and you want to move up in the company, you really have to put your time and your effort into Plexus and, stick with that. And just encourage your downline to do the same. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Next up is my sweet friend Jamie. She's a mama of 3, and she's from Jersey, but now she's down in South Carolina. So you're up next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jamie. and I am a Gold Ambassador, and I am just so excited to talk to you guys tonight because I hope you're as pumped as I am about blowing March out of the water. I want that relates to both new and seasoned ambassadors and can make your business sometimes take for granted.
Hey, Jamie, I think we lost you with the internet. Joanna, I'm going to go ahead and switch. You want to go ahead and go until Jamie comes back?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can.
Oh, okay. Did I go that whole time without anybody hearing me? Well, I'm going to be talking to you about team pages and how to navigate them and really get the most you can out of them. My first tip for taking advantage of the team pages is to welcome your new ambassadors. I can't stress to you how huge this is for both you and your new ambassador. It can be a pretty simple post welcoming them to the page, or you can create, a graphic and go all out and make it fun. But it's a way to make your new ambassador feel that they're now a part of an amazing group of supporters, and it may really help them overcome some fear and even a little bit of some lingering buyer's remorse because they feel special and appreciated, and it kind of confirms that they made the right decision to join Plexus. For my experienced ambassadors, don't be afraid to friend newcomers and give them a really nice, hearty welcome. I can't tell you how many times I've friended our uplines and sidelines and downlines because I've met them through our team pages, and they have been huge supporters, especially when I'm posting on my own personal wall. Because that really adds excitement and brings some more engagement by your audience. So friend each other. It's huge blessing that we can kind of rally around each other, and that there's no competition with Plexus. We can all help each other. So my second tip for taking advantage of the team pages is how to kind of interact on them. You may get a ton of notifications each day that somebody's posting something or asking a question, and that can get really overwhelming, especially when you've first joined. So let's kind of break it down. Number one, really pay attention to the page leaders' posts, especially. When they post, that means there might be some special news coming from corporate about specials or changes or updates, just all around really good information to know. And also because they are super encouraging. They are standing behind us, and they are specifically posting to encourage and to educate us. If you have any questions on who your leaders are for your team page, just ask your upline and they can fill you in on that. Also, Jewel uplines get their information before us sometimes, so it's really good to watch out for Jewel leaders posts too. And number two, we talk about working our business into the nooks and crannies of our lives. And if you have any nooks or crannies to spare, it'd be great to hop on your team page and see what your fellow ambassadors might be asking or posting and provide some good input if you can. If you've had experience and some wisdom behind, one of the questions that they're asking, share. It's really helpful. And the team pages are an amazing resource to go to when you have a question to ask. But, just make sure you're answering questions too if you can. It's really amazing how many people are on our pages that have all these different walks of life. So it's great that we can take advantage of that, and it can really improve our business and how we're working it. And then my third and final tip for taking advantage of our team pages is by knowing how to find information quickly and easily. So when you go up to the top of the page, you'll see a file section. You will find loads of just different spreadsheets that can help you and your teammates stay organized. tons of scripts that can help you when talking with customers and potential ambassador information. Seriously, if you have a question, I suggest going to your team pages and checking out that file section first, or even searching in the Facebook search bar too. That can really be a huge resource. So I hope these tips have really helped and kind of shed some light on how fabulous our team pages are, and that it will help you with your business in the future. So now you are going to hear from the fabulous Joanna, wife to Patrick for almost 25 years and homeschooling mom to 8 kids, ages 24 all the way down to 4 years old. Take it away, Joanna.
Thank you so much. This right here is proof that you can do your business anywhere, because I am in the parking lot of Goodwill right now. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I just have a few notes. And the first thing is, I call it the 3 Ps. Present, plexus, professional. And what I mean by that is keep it professional on your, if you're using your personal Facebook page to present your business, you want to keep things as professional as possible. Try to keep the garbage off your Facebook. And I know this time of year this may be a little personal, but with politics, try to keep them off your Facebook. You are really going to reduce your audience if you take too strong of a stand with politics, and I hope I'm not offending anybody with that, but I'm just trying to keep it real here. Also, another thing that is super important is always be learning. This is something that we will never stop learning, no matter what level you are. Always be learning and go searching for information. Jamie kind of touched on this. Don't wait for your upline to teach you everything. If you have a question, go searching for it. And sometimes the best way to learn something is to actually teach it. So don't feel like you have to know everything to pass on information to people. Something that's super important is to have a daily method of operation. And I know there's a graphic out there that Celeste Gwynn did of her daily method of operation. It's important to have specific activities that you do every day. And if you have time to do extra stuff, that's great, but at least do those basics, such as posting on Facebook, such as wishing people happy birthday and that sort of stuff, so that you don't get caught in scrolling Facebook and wasting time. Something else I really wanted to touch on was really dreaming. I'm reading a book right now, and it's called The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson, and I haven't even finished it. I'm not even halfway through it, and it is mind-blowing. It is awesome. I really highly recommend it. And one of the things he talks about is really praying circles around your dreams, but also dreaming big dreams, that it's okay to do that. And God really blesses it when we dream big. And don't limit God by, if sometimes when we think too practically, if we think, okay, well, I can do this and this and this, and I can reach these goals, we sort of leave God out of it. And if we set goals that we know that without God's help we can't achieve, then when we achieve those goals, then he gets the glory for that. So that is huge. And also trust God's timing. I hope I don't sound like I'm preaching here, but this is something that is part of me, so it really affects my business. Trust God's timing. I was talking with a friend today, and we were just talking about that. And if you're not growing at the speed that you wish you were growing at, you need to evaluate you and do some kind of inward reflection and say, okay, what is it that I need to be working on right now? What kind of character traits do I need to be working on? What kind of, evaluate how you're posting and evaluate some things, and just kind of look at yourself and say, okay, what do I need to maybe change? Personal growth is huge. And something else that I know was touched on was about not quitting. And I heard the analogy somewhere, I can't remember where it was, that if you knew there was $1 million buried in your backyard somewhere, but you didn't know where it was, how long would you continue to dig for it to find it? So you can't say, oh, I'm just going to give this 6 months or I'm going to give it a year. If you knew there was $1 million in your backyard, you would not stop digging until you found that $1 million. So you can relate that to network marketing in that don't stop digging until you find your rock star. Some of us, it may take a year to find it. Some of it may take 5 years to find it, but it's worth it in the long run. And this is a business that is proven to work if you are consistent. And if you are not growing as fast as you want to, that's okay. Be patient and trust the system. And the only way you can fail is by quitting. So don't quit, just keep it up and keep up those daily activities. I hope that was helpful, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you for all of you. You all had very different tips and points of view. And I think that's one thing I love most about our team is how we're all willing to come together and share those tips. I think the more that we can lean on each other and learn from each other, from our successes and our mistakes, and the more we can all move forward together. And that is the goal for everyone on our team to be Diamond. That's my personal goal anyway. So like Joanna said, we are not going to stop digging until we get there, and we are going to invite all of our friends and family to join us on this journey. It's just been an amazing night, guys. Like Andrea said, beginning the power hour and then ending with this leadership call. I just appreciate each one of you, and hopefully all you guys watching have lots of good information and tips going forward. And I can't wait to see where all your journeys take you. And I hope everyone has a good night. Bye, everybody.